What's good, everybody? It's your boy Thriller here. We are here for week number 7 of the JJDL with the John Jr. Draft League. We are taking on Coach SJ and the Lucky Ludicolos. SJ actually did win their last week, so they are guaranteed playoffs. So this matchup doesn't really matter as much, but I still think that they definitely put in a fair amount of effort to face us this week because this is the first time SJ and I in 3 seasons are going to do battle, and I'm very looking forward to this matchup. If you guys didn't check out the run that we watched from SJ from the reign to playoffs, so winning their championship game was insane, and so I'm very happy to finally play SJ. I'm not looking forward to the team that SJ has, because this is definitely a team that can definitely have a lot of versatility, especially with what I am forced to bring in this matchup. So definitely some things to factor in here. But if you guys are excited, leave a like if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new, join the crew today because you'll be thrilled with the king of the crew. Just know if I yawn and seem tired, I have been up since like 4-ish, 5 in the morning, and then I had to be at work at 7 a.m. and I just got home, so I'm running out. I've been pretty much awake for about 12 to 14 hours, possibly 15. So I'm very tired. But what we're going to do is I'm committed to my draft games. I'm not going to hold back. So yes, if we look at SJ's team, they have Deoxys Speed, Rory Moon, Iron Hands, Empoleon, Terra Petrant, Landerish, Lenod, a.k.a. Sheer Force, Lando I, Grimmsnarl, Terra Dondozo, and Quickatoon. Don't think Quickatoon comes. I think there's a fair broad about almost everything that SJ could bring versus me. I really can't stop a lot of things on their team. In terms of what I expect them to bring, I do expect both Terra Captains to come. I think that makes a ton of sense. I think the top 3 picks easily come. Like, there's no way I can't play around it. Later is, I feel like it's a rough matchup to be brought because I feel like with Life Orb Sheer Force, I have so many ways to take advantage of it that I think there's just no counterintuitive way. Empoleon has a fair chance to come as like a really good Spadef Empoleon to be able to check Walking Wake, but then it has a hard time dealing with the Sun hits from also Chi Yu, but also dealing with the physical offense that I do have. Just overall, don't really know if that becomes. It would be a shocker if I saw it. I do expect Spike / Stealth Rock lead on the Deoxys Speed and those type of hazards. I feel like the Dondozo is going to be the Terra Captain of choice in this matchup. I feel like it's the best Terra Captain into my team. Petrant could Terra, but I don't think it needs to Terra in this matchup. Like a Shukaberry variant or a Colberry can handle it. So very much looking forward to this matchup though against SJ. But let's talk about the team we bring. We're bringing no speed Chi Yu. Now this might be seeming like a really stupid idea. And yes, it is. But listen to me on when I say this. I can't outspeed any of the speed that I really want to, and I felt like Scarf didn't fit a lot of builds this week. So we are running enough speed. We are running no speed because it lets us outspeed everything that doesn't need speed on her team. On their team, my bad. Didn't mean to do some. Their team, but we have Taunt, Ruination. Taunt plus Ruination is a really good moveset into this team because, again, it just cripples something from setting up hazards or setting up, but also shuts down and gets the 50% off. Heatwave plus Dark Pulse is very much under-resisted on their team, and I felt like it was really good. I could have gone Fire Blast, but I've been missing a lot of Fire Blast, especially in mocks I've done for my good friend Jason, aka Diet Tight, the GOAT right there, and I miss a lot, so I didn't want to do that this week. We're max HP, near max special attack, modest, and 24 def. We're pretty much here just to be bulky and just to be able to break. Up next, we have Michelangelo here, our Torkoal, but physically defensive this week with Yawn, Earth Power, Lava Plume, and Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp is an extra measurement in case I want to guarantee go for burn versus Lava Plume and I don't get my burns. Yawn is also really good in case I want to figure out about pressuring stuff out or trying to put stuff to sleep, which I know is a little hindsight of not being able to run double status, I know, but it's fine. Max HP, 192 defense with bold nature, with the relaxed nature, and 64 depth. Again, mostly designed to be a physically defensive switch-in than anything else. Up next, we have Yabba Dabba Doo here, our Great Tusk with the Payapa Berry. We are attack boosted in Sun this week with Rapid Spin, Bulk Up, Earthquake, and Brick Break. Brick Break is literally just there to stop Grimmsnarl on the screen, but if you also look at my opponent's team, there is no a single ground type resist on this team. And if we can down the Dondozo, we can be able to 2-hit KO it with Earthquake in the Sun because I believe Personal Fist goes past unaware. I'm pretty positive about that. I could be wrong. But this is designed to also be a good good supporter, but also a setup breaker if you can get into that position. 116 in HP, max attack, 16 speed depth, and 124 speed. This lets me outspeed a good chunk of everything that is like no speed to very little speed invested. So I think that was really, really good. Up next we have our walking wig with the Mystic Water, because there is not a very good water switch in that is not named Dondozo, and even Dondozo can't really switch in. We are also pretty much Dragon move, because besides Grimmsnarl, there's no good dragon resist on this team. We have Hydro Steam as well, because it's boosted by Mystic Water. We are modest this week, and we are going with a special attack boost into the sun. Very much taking a very big gamble on here, but they do need to be careful, because I could potentially be scarfed, and they have to be very mindful about that. But 16 HP, max special attack, modest, and 196 speed. With this, we can outspeed everything under besides the Roaring Moon and the Deoxys speed outside of the sun, which I think is really good. But overall, this thing is really here to be a nuisance threat. Up next, we have Weakness Policy Klefki. I'm taking a gamble on this set because I'm expecting SJ to predict this to be spikes and screens and something else. I'm hoping I can catch SJ off guard and be with this set, because this set can beat Dondozo 1v1. However, if Dondozo has Curse, that could be a little bit of an issue, because it will be able to go past it. But also, if they find a way to get rid of my Prankster, this could be bad. If they could be able to find some way to get rid of my stats, if they have get rid of my stats, then I can't beat Dondozo. But we are Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Store Power, Draining Kiss is literally 1v1s the entirety of the team. Empoleon is the only answer to this thing if it has Haze, which I don't know if they're going to bring. We are max HP, 148 defense with a bold nature and 108 speed. We outspeed pretty much majority of the bulk of the team with this speed, and a physically defensive, just be able to take more hits and be able to take advantage of more of the Iron Defense than the Calm Mind of this set. Up next, we have Autumn Hour. Leafeon making its debut this week along with Klefki. Swordsdance, Leaf Blade, Terra Blast, and Knockoff. Knockoff is only there for the Petron. Otherwise, Leaf Blade plus Terra Blast is super just destructive onto my opponent's build, which is really good. We are Chlorophyll, of course, 48 HP, max special attack, max attack adamant, and enough speed. We literally will outspeed everything under the sun, which is really, really good, and just overall can outspeed the majority of the bulk as well. So that is it with the team, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really hoping we pick up a big victory here, because it would be nice to pick up a win and be less stressed about that. So here we go. They did bring Kricketune. Okay. Interesting. No Dio. Wow. No Dio and no hand. So they're Terra Dark, so there's basically there's stop Prankster. So okay, that makes sense. So I'm gonna make note that they are of their Terra types just to make sure. So we see Dark. We see no Iron Hands, which I'm very much am super surprised to see no hands. And we see Kricketune. And we see Fairy. Very interesting. Very fairy, haha. Okay, so what do I want to lead off here with? They don't have a good answer to a GU besides Roaring Moon, and I can just get a free Ruination on here. I can always be able to reliably spin or just Earthquake in front of a lot of things. I think I'm really leave my Micro Vigil here. I think it matches up. So that means SJ brought heat, which means we're probably going to lose. Like I said in the team builder, and if I didn't say it already, and if I didn't say last week, really, we do need to win these games. If we win these games, we 100% lock in playoffs. We can still make playoffs if we lose one of our games, so we can bring down Ezekiel. Interesting. I wonder what that name references to. Quite curious. Also, I'm sorry if you guys don't like this again. I think I've just gotten accustomed to viewing this now. My old computer just no longer if this is Spadef, Earth Power will do 22 to 26. I'm expecting a knockoff here. I don't need my Payapa Berry anymore, so I think I'm just going to go right into my Great Tusk. I'm fine if you knock me off here. I'm really fine here. They're going to set up the rocks, which is fine with me. I can just go for a meaty Earthquake here, as there is no resistance to this team. If you're especially defensive, with the sun out, Earthquake guaranteed natural unless you're Shuka. I could spin here, but I think I'm just going to Earthquake here, so let's go for the Earthquake here. That's so funny. I love that he's named Carl. Carl. So, let's see here. Let's count that damage. So that did 34%. So this is, like, physically defensive, I feel like. No. Okay, so it's not physically defensive, but it's definitely defensive. Oh, I got this. Okay, yes, it is pretty much max defensive. So if I get a plus 1 off here, a 47 to 55. I'm gonna bulk up here. I could spin here and then bulk up the following turn. Yeah, I'm gonna spin here first. I'm gonna bulk up here. I'm gonna spin first. 22%. Rocky Helmet. This is physically defensive. Why? I'm gonna bulk up here again. I'm gonna bulk up now. Now I rapid spin here. So I get the +2 speed. Let's see if they make the aggressive Petra play. They don't, okay. Alright, so now I'm now plus... Hold on, that was without the +1. And that is no, it's 47 to 56, so Earthquake does make a KO here. Sticky Web, Giga Drain. So unfortunately this set doesn't work as well as I would have wanted to, but it worked regardless because we were able to keep the hazards off the field. And I felt like SJ probably knew me and probably knew I wasn't going to be bringing potentially hazard removal because I haven't really shown I have. And I think my opponents are definitely doing because I definitely think when it came to whoever had on Chaldon, I don't remember who, but whoever had on Chaldon had tried to hazard stack me and I was able to rapid spin all those hazards. And I would have also been able to rapid spin hazards, but I got crit. I think opponents are definitely sleeping on me now bringing hazard removal, so damn, they get some good damage here. I need this shift because now I can just be able to kind of do a lot of damage. I could still take on the Empoleon fine. So I'm just gonna Earthquake here, get my damage, keep this thing low, and then depending on what they want to do here, let's check that Dondozo. Is this Dondozo your physically defensive wall? 21 to 25. 32. Wait, that is not Fizz Def Dondozo. 37 to 44. So unfortunately we got a low roll of your max HP. If we crit, does that go? I'm curious. If you crit, does that go for unaware? I'm just use an Earthquake here again. There's no reason not to. 40%. They're gonna Waterfall. So if they're max HP, Walking Wake, Dragon Pulse picks them off. There's no good Dragon Switch in. If I go Shiyu here, can I not come out? Shiyu in the sun, Heatwave does 32 to 30 hits. That could knock them out. They don't have a fire resist besides the Warrior. But I also could just go into here. I'm gonna go to my... could you have Yawn though? You said you were cooking with this set. Does that mean you have haze? Do you have haze on that and Holy Rush? I don't know. I'm gonna go for the Iron Defense here. Store power does see through this. Not as good information to know. Wait, no, I should not have done that. Oh, actually, they can't Terra Dark in front of this thing. They can't Terra Dark in front of this thing. You know why they can't Terra Dark in front of this thing? They can't Terra Dark in front of this thing. They can't. Because this is a fairy type. They're Rex. I might have showed my hand here with the Iron Defense. Rest, Waterfall, I might have showed my hand. And if that's the case, then that sucks, right? Oh, I'm taunting you. Or do I... This is max HP Dondozo. She used Dark Pulse, does 54 to 64%. Then maybe Heat Wave knocks it out. But if it Terras, Heat Wave 2 AKOs it. So I think we're going for the Dark Pulse here. They go into the Dark Lord. Daryl. Okay, so I wish I Ruination there. I go right back on my Clefty here. Gauge that damage off of this is Dragon Dance. Lefty. If he goes for the raw, if they go for the raw Earthquake, this is bad. That's the only thing for the raw Earthquake, but I feel like you don't. I feel like you don't go for a raw Earthquake here. I feel like that's stupid. Oh wait, I went for here to count damage. Duh. Dark Pulse did 27 to 32. I did 23, so that tells me something else here. Hold on. There could be a possibility that you're like AB. You do 23%? I'm modest. You know? I think it might be just maxing. Yeah, you gotta be like some HP environment. HP investor type of set here. I don't know what you want. I'm gonna look left here. The earthquake, knock off. Damn it, that sucks. That low-key sucks. I feel like you go right into the Dondozo. Is that crazy to sound? Or are you going to the Napoleon? I think you go to the Napoleon. Oh! Okay, so you boost your attack. That is good information to know. Booster attack. Okay, so we know that your booster attack, we've seen knock and U-turn. So that definitely tells me that you are not set up. There is, because that'd be, well, I mean, you could still possibly be set up, but I don't think you would run setup with that. So I think you're possibly something. I think it's gonna be on Walking Wake this week. I think we gotta get, basically we have to get rid of the Empoleon, and then we can win with Wake. So I think that's our game strategy, is to try to, but if I feel like I know SJ should make the very smart play, go into Kricketune, sack Kricketune, get webs up, knowing that I'm not gonna be faster than them. And basically, no, they go catch you on. I'm gonna yawn this thing. Interesting. Why Petrol? Are you just trying to poison me? So you get poison Puppeteer? I feel like that'd be risky. Unless you did this for the parting shot. If you parting shot, that's just, then you go right into the Dawn, that's fine. Bullet the chain. Perfect. So they either, so I can actually count that Petrol damage. You can also see if that's all offensive. The Liquid Chain did 43. If that was max, that's not max for special attack or timid. So that probably, if that was like no special attack investment, 30, 40. Okay, so you're probably the standard potential set here. So you can kill me, possibly, but I feel like you can't risk it. So I'm going to take a very big gamble on this right now. I'm going to take a very big gamble here. And go into my taking a very big risk here. This Dondozo, I still don't know much about. I don't know if this is a physically defensive wall or not, because like Great Tusk would have done 27 to 32, but we did 38 to 40. No, it's not even max HP. It has to. And I have like some defensive versus it must not be much. Unless you're, oh, that's minus defensive. Unless, you gotta be like just max, okay. You have to be just max HP for that. You have to be like max HP for that. So I'm like going to my Leafeon here. Leafeon does 50 to 59. I'm gonna Leaf Blade. Okay, so they go Petron. Unfortunately, no crit. I'm gonna knock here. I have the Kepia Berry for a reason. Worst case scenario is I do get poisoned, but with this knockoff, I keep the residual of the leftovers gone. Worst case scenario is that they either parting shot. I mean, if they parting shot here, it's not going to be Dondozo did not burn that last turn of sleep. It still has one more turn of rest. So that is something to keep note of. That it is still has that one turn of rest. So it still has one turn of sleep because it did not burn that turn. We get the knockoff off, so there's no leftovers. It hacks, okay. So, my guess is you're going to go for the malignant chain here again. And I'm going to go working my pension for okay, you recover. Okay, that's a fair play. So you're very much an offensive so you're very much an offensive set this week. Malignant chain and hack. So you're very much offensive. So you can't touch this class. So my bet is that you now have to basically carry your Dondozo. Possibly. I'm going to make a very ballsy play here, and I'm going to go right in my walking way. I've only shown iron defense and weakness policy. You don't know if I have mine. You don't know if I... You gotta know I have store power based on that stat. You obviously know I probably have a fairy type move. The question is, do you think I bring a double setup move, or do you think I have something to stop this? Perfect. And what I can do here is I can just drop a Hydro Steam. I get chip damage off on the Empoleon. I get chip damage off pretty much everything. Empoleon's just come straight in here. Don't know why you're not. I'm gonna say you ran the Empoleon. That's gotta be special defensive. Damn! That did a lot. Okay, you're leftovers, so that's good information to know. So you're just Stealth Rock. Leftovers was just revealed. That did a lot of damage. Okay, hold on. Empoleon, okay. I don't know why my computer wants to do this. So let's look at the walking way. Hydro Steam is 32 to 38 if you're specially defensive, so that is specially defensive. So being specially defensive, I would raw in my cheating right now. I did 45 to 54. My guess is that you've got Roost and probably either Knock. I think you're just full utility Empoleon. I don't hear anything too scary for me to do it. My Wake really does win this match. I have to play my Wake smart. My Wake should basically be able to lose 2 KO everything on the team, not Oko. I just have to be careful with the Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon could not have a dragon move. It could possibly not. Question is, what do I want to do? I think we're going to set up rocks here. That's what I'm thinking you're going to do. You're going to set up rocks. I think you're going to set up rocks here. So I'm just going to work with Michelangelo to get the sun back up here. Because I think you need to keep rocks up. Yep. And I think right here, you either click knock off. How much am I doing to how much am I doing to Pecharunt now with this standard set? Pecharunt, Atheon, equals to knock off an Oko, but without the item, I would need to get a second knock. I would need to get my Sword Dance up and then be able to just play hits here. I'm gonna go my autumn here. So we saw that Hex did 36. Says my leg chain kills me, but I feel like that's wrong. I want to risk getting sword dance. Based on how I've been playing, yes, called it. Alright, so if I get a knockoff crit right here, it still doesn't kill. Why is this damn thing fat? I think it's just a full scented here. I think it's just full scented here. And I'll be right back. So now I bring my Wake, and I just drop Hydro Steams. Or do I want to drop a Dragon Prism? I just got to drop Hydro Steams here. Now, I do know SJ does like to play for differential a little bit here and there. And if they decide to play for differential, I can't be mad about it. I mean, obviously, sometimes wanting to secure a good playoff position, because you never know who you're going to face, because I don't think we're picking opponents this season, unless we're going to change that, possibly. I don't know. But I don't know. That Leafeon, man. That Leafeon could have went so hard if I maybe didn't knock off there. If I SD'd right there, this has got to be definitely physically defensive. Like, this is physically defensive, which I thought... I mean, it looked like it wasn't the physically defensive variant. I'm surprised they hexed both times. Alright, so that did 48% plus 2 knockoff. 48%, which means that this thing was probably max physically defensive. Or not max, but basically pretty solidly defensive. Which we do. 40. Worst case scenario. It's like this. But if it's just max HP, my Hydro Steam should knock this thing out. Yeah, Hydro Steam does 48 to 57 min. So, okay. So you have two choices. You either knock off me, or you roost. I'm gonna Hydro Steam here. The good news is it's not a 6-0. And I do gotta give it to SJ. They are playing absolutely incredible. And I definitely think they made the smart play there with going into... I think sacking off the Kricketune was probably the better option, just because I had two Pokemon that always gave... I had three Pokemon that always gave James Bennett. There was probably no other point in doing that. And plus, SJ could have played for the 6-0, but I feel like SJ just decided, you know what, Kricketune is not doing anything, we might as well just sell it off. And I gotta give Kricketune props, man. Kricketune caught me off guard. I was not expecting a physically defensive Kricketune with Giga Drain. Like, that was some good prep. That That was honestly really good prep. And if I lose this match, it's gonna be, I'll be a little sad because that means I have to win versus Zombie. And I think I have to win at least between maybe like a 3-4 or even 5-0 or higher against a Zombie, which kind of sucks. I'm actually surprised that did so little. I'm very surprised that did so little. 35%. Can I be up Draco this thing, actually? I always will never smell it fully. I'm sorry. No, I can't. Now the question comes this. Are you going to Dragon Claw in front of me here? You're not banded, which is good information to know. Let's take the booster off, because you're not booster. With a Sun, knockoff does not knock me out. If you go for the Dragon move, I die. I feel like there's no way you go for the Dragon move like easily with a Fairy. I think I've got to pull the risk on the trigger here and go for Dragon Force here. Yes! Goodbye! What? Oh my god, how? Okay, now we're in a bad position here again. Okay, so it's definitely faster than me, which is good information to know, which means it's definitely strong. But now it comes down to this, right? So let's look at it. Dragon Claw will OHKO me, but let's think about it. Let's realistically think about this. Let's really think about this play. I've been spamming Hydro Steam until that point occurred. This could possibly scream to them that, hey, I could be a Dragon Bear. I could easily be the Dragon Bear. Not bring this if you felt like you couldn't touch it. I feel like you can't. You have to hurt. If I Hydro Steam here, 39 to 46. I wonder if it's gonna drag it. Or do I Hydro here when you going for the U-turn here? Because if I Hydro, I put you in range. Whatever it's gonna Hydro.
I don't think we're gonna U-turn.
You possibly could U-turn here. You also could easily knock it. You can't click a dragon. You can't. I have Klefki in the back. And also the fact that I stayed in on you should scream to you that I'm the Dragon Bear. Man, if I went with that, kind of kicking myself now that I didn't go with that screen set, man. I literally was gonna go with the screen set at the very last. I was going to originally go with screens. Yes! Oh, got it. Oh, there's the crit U-turn. That sucks. That really sucks for us now because now they can just go for knockoff on me, and now it guarantee kills me. Frick! That's really bad now. That's so bad. Big old Grimmsnarl. This should die. Perfect. Grimmsnarl gone. Cricket tune on. Now they just go. Oh, that sucks so much for us though. But we can still win this. We can still win this. It's very possible. So they basically have not shown the dragon move. So it tells me that the last move has to be Earthquake, which means we need to somehow win this game. They should just always go for the free roost here. There's no downside to roosting, unfortunately. I think I had to just take my risk here, go into my Michelangelo here.
We're going to do that, and I think right here, I just earn power here.
And the reason why I'm earth powering here, it covers both the thing here. They are gonna surf, okay. So I'm gonna Chi you here. And now I'm gonna spam Ki Waves. Now they don't have a fire resist on their Ki. So this Chi Yu should start putting in some work here. So they actually brought double water move and bullying, which I'm very surprised to see. Oh, even if this is special defensive, you can Q again. So your stealth rock, flip turn, roost, and surf. Very surprised you're not knockoff. Oh, that sucks so bad for us though, man. You die. Goodbye. Now you're going to Roaring Moon here. Roaring Moon. Okay, can we just get an accurate count here, please? Roaring Moon. No booster. You're like max HP. With the sun up, we do 41 to 48. Actually, it's in my best interest to go for the offense here. It's in my best interest to go for the offense here. Because if I get a burn on this thing, I should be able to live. They do Earthquake. Okay. Nah, I think he's got it. I think they got it. Yeah, I think they got it. I think that's GG. I don't think I can do anything about it. Oh. If it wasn't for that crit, man. If it wasn't for that... Well, let's look at that, right? I was at like 60-something percent with my walking weight. Yeah. U-turn would have done... without the crit, what's he crit to 44? Oh, they're not even max attack. Okay. Oh, I could also just do this. So let's do 44 with crit. So they must be adamant. Even then, with adamant, you're not fast. So, unless this is like max HP, that you basically got a low roll on that. Adamant, like Jolly. I'm so confused with this word. Because it should be able to do that much damage with U-turn from that range. Unless, again, you're not max attack. Like, if you're something like this, like, if you're Jolly with, like, no speed, with that crit, it does that, I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna go left key, try to iron defense here. I can try. I'm draining this thing. Damn it! Oh! I tried to. You know, at least I tried. You know, like I tried my best to win this game. Like I really tried. I really did. I'm really kicking myself for not bringing screens on lefty. I'm really kicking myself for screens on lefty. There's literally nothing I can do. Yeah, I'm not gonna just try to solve this out. There's literally nothing I can do. And it's just great prep to SJ. I knew SJ was still gonna bring, you know, good stuff versus us. And there's just nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. I really hope and pray that SJ does not click rest for BM. I would really appreciate not doing that. Damn. Well, I lost to Roy Moon anyways. But GG's to SJ. That was basically a 2 or 3-0 loss to us. And, oh, man, dude. I mean, I really don't think we played bad. I think it just came down to changing the clef key. If I didn't change clef key, I think we could have won that game, honestly. If I probably went with Specs instead of Mystic Water, we would have won. We would have 100% won because I knocked out that Rory Moon. And with Rory Moon gone, I pretty much won that game because then Chi-Yu basically helped to take on about everything we had to. So definitely kicking myself for the screens on clef key. That crit on the Walking Wake, I mean, in the moment it mattered, but it could have maybe not changed anything in the late run because, like I said, I would have had to have basically had sack Torkoal at one point in the match. But it's what it is, man. It's just how it goes, and SJ deserved this win. We lost only 3-0. Could have been a 6-0. We could have actually gotten a 2-0 if we got really lucky on that damage roll, possibly. But it is what it is. But, yeah, I actually had a lot of fun, though, playing SJ. SJ's a very talented battler. It just proves why they're like a former JDL champion of Season 2. You know, they just bring the best out of the, you know, and, you know, this was a long game, but it was also a good game. I'm not really mad I lost. I think I could have played a little bit better in some situations, and maybe if I actually did not just knock off Freely, if I actually had just sword stance in front of the Petron, which I probably should have, I could have provided a lot more offensive pressure. And plus, I feel like they would not have clicked Malignant Chain that time. There could have been a chance they could have, but they also could have just recovered on that turn. And if we got on the knockoff there when they had because there was a little bit of more damage and they could have been a little more healthier, we could have maybe knocked it out. If I was Life Orb, that guarantee would have knocked it out, but I didn't think Life Orb matched up well in this matchup. But GGC SJ, I'm sorry, this matchup ended up being a lot longer than anyone probably expected it to be with along the team builder and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I got another battle to do here soon. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And GG's again to SJ. They're amazing. I'm really happy I got to play them. And honestly, the first time we got to play, it was honestly a really good game. The U-turn crit, again, I don't know if they would have mattered in the end game. It would only maybe matter for differential, for them winning, or for me winning. But in the end, I had a fun one, and this was a good game. SJ's definitely one of the best teams in the entire league, so they're amazing. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, and GG's to SJ. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.